Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka That Card Guy. Of course, it's Monday. Well, actually, it's Tuesday. I forgot we had a long weekend, so it's Tuesday I'm doing this video, my weekend wrap-up. So we got 4 days worth of sales in this video, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, the holiday. Fantastic weekend of sales. I had some good purchases over the last week. Hopefully you watched the video I put out about the Magic the Gathering mystery box. If you didn't watch that, go back and watch it. There's some sales that already happened over the weekend. Some of the items sold super quick. I did price them aggressively, so I'm not shocked that they sold, but I'm really happy with the prices. I got a small little pile of stuff that's over $1,000 in sales in just sports and card related items. A couple bigger items back here we're going to go over. So let's go ahead and get into it. I got to flip over to my eBay screen. Of course, I'm never prepared like I should be. Now, first up, we have a couple card sets that sold. I think I got one Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set left, waiting to sell that. So the one that's been picking up the slack is the Black Hole from the 1979 movie. The Black Hole sold 2 of these sets with the stickers, $19.99 plus shipping. So we got a nice $40 in sales there. If you've never watched my videos before, or only a few of them, I bought a couple hundred, maybe 400 or 500 non-sport sets for $1.50 a piece early last year. It was one of the best buys that I had last year. Paid off. Not huge sales, anywhere from like $10 to $20 items, but when you're paying $1.50 and selling them almost every day, or at least several sets every week, definitely paid off. Here's another one. You can't see it here, but you'll see it in the pop-up. This is what I do. I just wrap them up with a strip of paper, tape it shut, and it keeps the set together when I put it in the box that it ships. So it's a little tip if you like doing it. It works for me. This set is one of the cheaper ones, sold for $9.99. I didn't say it's a Batman set from, I think, Skybox. $10 set on that one. So look, just that little stack, $50 right there. I love it. Another set. This set was more than $50 just for this one, and I have a couple of the cards pulled out. Now, this is a rookie class set from, I think it's 05-06, if I got the year correctly. Sidney Crosby and Alex Ovechkin's rookie year. So these 2 cards are really good. That's why they got pulled out and put into rigid holders. So the other part of the set, I put that into a big graded card sleeve. Keeps it together good. So I'll put these 2 together in a box. And what did it sell for? It's not on the screen. I'm not prepared. I got to scroll down a couple scrolls to find out where this was. I should have gone in order. That's what I usually do. $71.99 for this set. Now, I could have broken this apart. Each of these 2 cards goes for, I don't know, $30 to $50, just depending on the day. So I could have sold those 2 individually and then maybe broken this up for some of the better guys that sell for $1 or $2 a piece. But I'd rather just put it all together, sell this one. $71.99 for that set. And this was part of a recent purchase I had over the last week. A friend of mine bought a massive collection from somebody else, and I got a lot of the parts from that. And what I like about it, it's not all brand new product like the last purchase I had was. This had a lot of vintage cards, a lot of graded cards, a lot of good stuff that I like to sell. This was the first item to sell out of it, $71.99. If you're curious how much I paid for that collection, it came in waves. It's over $1,000 that I spent total for everything. A couple graded cards sold. This is Pedro Martinez. This is his, 1992 Upper Deck Star rookie card. It's not his actual rookie card. That was the year before in 1991. This is 1992. Pedro Martinez is a Hall of Famer. He did start with the Dodgers. A lot of people don't realize that. This one's graded a PSA 9, and it sold for, I think, $14.99. Look in the pop-up. $14.99, am I right? So that was part of that purchase, as was this one here. This is Lou Gehrig. This one's graded a PSA 10, so this one's pretty nice. It's a 2006 National VIP card. So when you went to the National Card Show, if you bought the VIP package, you got a bunch of extra stuff. This was one of the cards. Somebody got it graded, came back at 10, so that's pretty cool. Sold for $50, yeah, $49.99 as I showed on my screen. Now, there's not a lot of comps for modern day cards of players like Lou Gehrig. A lot of people don't get these newer ones graded. So you kind of got to just pick a price that you think someone's willing to pay. My guess was about $50, and that's what I got. It took just a couple days to sell. I didn't have it listed too long. Maybe I could have pushed it a little more, but I'm really happy with $50 on that one. Let me see. I'm going to look through here, see if there's anything else from that specific purchase, and I don't see anything else. So we'll just get into some of the other cards that I know that I sold. Let's see. This was part of my Ben Baller box break. Again, another video that's on this channel a couple of videos ago. Bought a box of Topps Chrome Ben Baller baseball. Paid $260 for the box. I'm not going to get $260 back, but I got the first $5. Yeah, Shane Bieber green refractor icy insert. $5. Yeah, whopping $5 back so far. So I only got $255 to go to get my money back out of that box. I'm going to ship this one out eBay standard envelope. Pretty easy. It's a $5 card. A couple more cheaper cards here. Mike Piazza. I bought a massive Mike Piazza collection. This point, it's been 3-4 years ago. Have a few left in my store still. This one, if you see in the pop-up, I misspelled his name Mika. I put it M-I-K-A instead of Mike Piazza. Might have been why it took a little longer to sell. Did have it on sale, so it sold for a little bit of a discount. I believe it sold for, let's see, right here, $8.49. I had it at 10, sent 15% off, $8.49. So again, that's going out eBay standard envelope. And another one also sold at discount. I think that I had this one at $7.99. Sold for $6.79. Darius Garland. This is Donruss Clearly. This is the purple version. Sold for about $7 plus shipping. See if I got any other little ones in here. All right, this got a little story to it. Scroll down to my price. $10.79. I think I had this at $15. Sent a pretty good discount. Got it down to just over $10. About a year or maybe a little longer ago at this point. Sometimes I lose track of time in my head how long ago items were purchased. I was at a local auction. They had a box that had a bunch of Pokemon packs in it and Pocket Monsters. That's what this is. They were still in the original packs. The packs were open, unfortunately. If the packs were sealed, they are hundreds of dollars per pack. But still got good money for these. Down to just the last couple, $10.79. It's an open pack, but it still has all the original 9 cards inside of it. So that's kind of cool. That one sold. Let's see. Let's get to some of the other stuff before I get to the really big cool stuff. Sold these 2 empty boxes. Yeah, I wish these things were full and still factory sealed. These are National Treasures empty boxes. And even the empty boxes bring good money because these things are crazy, stupid expensive. Just for the 2 empty boxes, I got $17.99. So I got $9 per box just for the empties. So if there's a local card shop near you, ask them if you can have empty boxes. You might not get National Treasures for them, but some of the more expensive boxes, people will buy the empty boxes just to have as collectibles, and I guess that's what they're doing with these. All right, next, this is another pretty cool thing. This I bought earlier this year. Same guy that brings me a lot of cards and stuff. This is a 1969 football partial set. It is missing just a few players. Scroll down to where I have it on the screen here so I can see how many players it's missing. Yeah. Talk about preparation, and I'm flipping through the screen here like I always do. There it is. 1969 Topps football partial set, 244 of the 263. So it's missing 19 cards from the set. Now it is probably the 19 biggest cards, but this set is in poor condition. Now we're talking poor, we're talking dinged up corners, creases. It has a lot of damage to it. Let me pull one card out so you can see exactly how damaged some of the cards are. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah, look at this thing. Look how creased up that card is. Yeah. So they're not all that bad. There are some in here that are okay, but there's others that are just terrible. But this still is a 1969, yeah, Topps football mostly set. So if you just want to have a set for a bargain of a price, like if you were to find this in really nice condition, you're talking hundreds and hundreds, if not thousand plus, to have a complete set of this in really nice condition. I bought it for $50. Had it in my store originally for $200, and it sat there for quite a while. Lowered it to $149, still wasn't getting any bites. Lowered it to $129. Had someone message me yesterday morning, asked if I would take $100. I said yes. He goes, okay, well, let me think about it. So he thought about it, and in the meantime, someone hit the buy it now on the $129. So yeah, I'm happy that I didn't take that $100, or that he didn't jump on that $100 offer. $129.99 plus shipping. Like I said, I paid $50 for it. Every card is in poor condition. But still, kind of a cool set if you're into vintage football cards. All right, now we only have gaming cards left. I'm going to show one from an SGC submission that I had earlier Well, I guess it's last year now that it's January. I can't say earlier this year. Less than a year ago, I got these cards back. And, gotta look it up on the screen again. Yeah, I hope you're not hitting that X button up in the corner, closing the screen when I'm scrolling through these cards. Harpy's Pet Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! 2002. Forbidden Memories Secret Rare. Graded SGC 8. Got $179.99 for this card. It was a card that just had in a random box of cards that I got probably at a thrift store, and went through, found the cards that were good, worth getting graded. Even at an 8, $179.99. So imagine if this were a 9 or 10, it would be crazy, $500 to maybe even pushing $800 if I got a 10. But I'll take my 8. I'll take my $180. I'm pretty happy about that. Now we got 3 different Magic card sales, and that's why I talked about that video that I put out the other day about the mystery box. The 2 big cards sold, as well as some other cards did, and they sold very quickly after I listed them. I'm going to say that I did underprice them a little bit because of how fast they sold, but I wanted to get the sales kind of quickly, just maybe not this quickly. I could have probably added another 10% to my prices, maybe pushed it a little bit, but I'm still happy with how it worked out. I paid $25 for that mystery box. Here's the first sale. These are called Ancient Tombs. There's 3 of them. I have them all in rigid holders in here. Sold for $129.99. So basically got $43 and change per card on those. Already into a huge profit on that box. Like I said, I paid $25 for it. I'm going to talk a little more about that at the end of the video. I want to talk more about that buy and how it came about. But yeah, $130 for those 3 land cards. And we'll talk about these 2 together because these were the 2 big hits. And this was the one that I saw when I opened up or peeked through a few of the cards that were in this little box. This is called a Bayou. It's a double land from Revise, which is back in the mid-1990s when this set came out. This is back when I played Magic. I played Magic in the late 90s, so I was very familiar with this type of card, and that these have gone up crazy in value. I mean, when I used to play, again, back then, these were like $3 cards. At one point, they got up to $10 cards, so I sold every single one that I had. Today, or yesterday when it sold, $299.99. Yeah, $300 for this one Bayou card. It is in pretty good condition. Not perfect. It's been played with, but overall, it's in pretty nice shape. Now, I knew it would sell somewhere between $300 to $400 should be the range I'd get for it. If you push 4, they got to be a little bit better condition. Maybe I could have put it at $350, waited a few weeks or a month to get the sale. I thought $300 was the right price. It's the price that I had in my head originally. So, yeah, there it is. You see in the pop-up, $300 for that one card. And here's the next one. This one, I didn't know at the time that it was worth as much as it was. Had a viewer pointed out, and actually I had gone through all the cards before I saw his comment and saw that this one was worth a lot. Yeah, this is called Lion's Eye Diamond. It's just an artifact card. This is from the Tempest set. Wasn't one that I had played, so I wasn't real familiar with this card. Saw that it goes for some crazy money. Now, I did consider getting it graded. It can go higher, but the grading companies are really tough on these gaming cards. The way the edges and the corners are, they don't cut great at the factory, so a lot of times you have little flaws that brings these down in grade. So I didn't think it was going to be worth the time and effort and extra money to get it graded. As it is, I put it out there for, let me double check the price, I don't want to get it wrong, $449.99. Yeah, $450 for this one card. And like I said, this and this sold within probably an hour, maybe 2 hours tops of when I listed them. I thought I might be able to get $500 for this actually when I listed it, but looking at some of the comps, they were more between $400 and $450. This one is in pretty nice shape. This one I think would have graded okay. But yeah, $300 and $449, $750 for those 2. Throw this little stack in. We're already over $800, pushing $900 for these few cards just from that small little box that I got. And I knew that when I went through everything that I'm going to get well over $1,000 from that one little box. One of you, Bernie's Basement, you put in there that I was lucky, I think was the comment, and I know luck gets brought up a lot, and I'll say I was very lucky to be in the right place in the right time. And my story for that morning was that was on a Friday morning that I found that box, and normally on Friday morning I go to the local auction. They did have a few items I was interested in, and I probably would have gone there, but I was running a few minutes late to get to the auction. Now, I probably would have walked in right when the auction was starting and wouldn't have got a chance to walk around and preview all of the items. So I said, hey, instead of going to the auction, there was nothing that I was really interested in, just kind of might have been interested in buying a few things. I went to a store that's just down the road, DI, Deseret Industries. You hear me talk about a lot. A lot of other resellers do as well if you're out here in the West where they are. And I walked through the store. I had only found a couple small little things, and I was actually walking out to leave and saw that they brought a cart of items over to their display cases, which is where they put some of the better items, or supposedly better items. And I saw a little box on top, and it had a little baggie on it, and I saw one card on the front of that I knew was going to be worth what they were asking. It was $25 for this little box of cards, which is fairly expensive. But yeah, you see what was inside it. I flipped through a couple cards. As soon as I saw that one double land, I stopped looking. I knew it was worth it. Had them hold it for me. So it was a fantastic buy. If you didn't watch that video, go back and watch it. You'll see some of the Magic cards. If you didn't watch the Ben Baller box break, you want to see what a horrible box of cards looks like, go and watch that and see how you can lose money opening up new boxes of wax cards or baseball cards. So, all right, that's it. I've rambled on enough. We're at the 15 minutes or so. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Hit subscribe if you're new, and I appreciate thumbs up. And always, comments, too. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I'll see you next time.